Hi, I'm Rick Keeler. Thanks for joining me. A few weeks ago, I wrote about the importance of having a plan B for aging. That's when life events take an unexpected turn. Among the most common of these events are sudden and unforeseen health challenges that leave you unable to fully care for yourself. The day after that column ran, I received a call from a client. She said, "Rick, I need to come in and see you. I need a plan B." I learned that she had been diagnosed with a progressive disease that would leave her unable to fully care for herself within months. The diagnosis? Well, it forced her to quit her high-profile job where she managed a large staff and traveled extensively. Her world was about to become incredibly small. As we visited, we tried to envision life as it would soon become. The first thing that we talked about were the services she would need to keep her living as independently as possible. We determined initially she would need to hire a housekeeper and a bookkeeper. For meals, she could use a mixture of Meals on Wheels and a delivery service that would bring meals from a number of local restaurants. She would use a local errand service for household supplies and shopping needs. To get to doctor's appointments and for other transportation needs, she would use Lyft or Uber. We also determined that the cost of retrofitting her two-story home would really be prohibitive. It would be preferable for her to purchase a new one-level home that could be further remodeled to accommodate her needs. We also decided it would be prudent for her to get on the waiting list for a local facility that provides residents with a full range of options, beginning with independent living apartments and progressing to assisted living and nursing home care. The current time that it takes to get into this particular facility is about 3 to 5 years. So this is something that really needs to be done well in advance. One of her major concerns was whether she could afford the increased cost of all these additional services and a new home. We estimated the increased costs, and we then determined that what her current expenses were, especially those that she wouldn't have any longer, like travel and all the costs associated with maintaining a car. She was understandably relieved when I tallied all this up and determined that, in large part because she had invested to provide for her retirement, that she would be able to afford the lifestyle changes. Our attention then turned to the next stage of her disease, for which there was no timeline. We needed a plan C. That's for when she would need further care and oversight. As a single woman without children living nearby, she really has no one locally that she could really turn to as an advocate. We found a local elder advocacy firm, which is a relatively new service in our community, that could offer her a variety of services, which included oversight of her financial affairs, which included bill paying and bookkeeping, serving as a medical advocate, including attending medical appointments with her, managing insurance claims, coordinating her records and services amongst all the many medical providers that are caring for her. The advocate would also hold her health power of attorney and serve as her legal guardian if and when she would require it. After we created this detailed Plan B, my client left the office with a sense of relief and some serenity. Given her medical diagnosis, she's still facing a frightening, life-changing path over which she just really has little control. Knowing she had tools and resources available to help her meet these needs aren't going to remove the challenges ahead of her. Yet having a plan to use those resources will make her difficult path just a little bit easier. Thanks for joining me.